Hey guys.
Hey, we're back.
We're back. So we're going to do something a little bit different. Sometimes time doesn't permit to do videos. Either it's too loud or whatnot. But we wanted to show you some of the other offerings that we got from Festival of Holidays food carts. And I guess we'll just go by each food cart first, and then I'll upload a picture and we'll incorporate them into the video.
Some we don't have pictures for, but we'll let you know.
Oops. That's fine. So I guess, what was the first one that we did? It was at Holiday Duets?
Holiday Duets, and we had the pork belly adobo, and that came with garlic fried rice and braised pork belly, chicharron pieces, and green onions.
Yep, that one was killer.
It was so good.
We've had that one, similar dish to that before, which was not quite as, it just depends on how the pork belly and what piece you get. That one was killer.
Yeah, sometimes you just get like a really fatty piece or a really tough piece of pork belly. But we got, this one was perfect.
Definitely.
It was good. I would give that a 5 out of 5.
Oh, 5 out of 5 for sure. That one was super, super good. And then what else we get? The Southern...
the Southern mac and cheese at the same cart. And that's a Cajun style mac and cheese with andouille sausage, spiced panko crunch. That was really good as well. I would give that a 5 out of 5. It had a really nice kick to it. The sausage was perfect. My only complaint was a little greasy on the bottom.
It was pretty greasy. It tasted killer, but it was a little greasy. Now, that one, Holiday Duets, is when you first walk into, if you basically go on Buena Vista Street and go straight into the main thoroughfare that heads down to the pier. It's the very, very first cart, tucked away in a little...
like hidey hole.
Yeah, a little nook that's actually pretty chill if you can find a table. And yeah, that I would say the macaroni and cheese, I would do a 4 out of 5 just because it was a little greasy, but the taste was there.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was delicious.
Yeah, so have a look at those two. All right, so those looked pretty good. And I guess we can go, just keep going straight up. So on the right-hand side, a little bit past Holiday Duets, down the main thoroughfare, is what they call Visions of SugarPlums.
And we had both of what they, the food that they offered there. We didn't try any of the drinks, but we had the sweet potato stuffed corn muffin, and that was served with red beans and rice and green onions. And it didn't sound as good, but it tasted delicious.
Yeah, it was a weird, when we got it, we're like, and it looked like it had been sitting out for just a little bit, but the taste was definitely there.
It still tasted good.
Yeah, it tasted good. The red
really
beans
good.
and the rice was good. The corn muffin is stuffed with the
sweet potato. So it had like a creamy center, and it was so good. I loved that.
I wish we would have taken pictures, but it's not like there's not pictures online or whatever else, so... and then the other thing that we tried was a dessert from there.
It was the chocolate bourbon-flavored tart with Twix cookie pieces on the top. So it was layers of caramel and chocolate bourbon-flavored mousse with Twix on the top.
Yeah.
And it was rich as you can... it was like, wow!
Yeah, it was super, super rich. A lot of chocolate. The Twix flavor was pretty good. As a dessert, and if you're into rich things, definitely try it. It's worth it. It's not terribly big either.
No, it wasn't too big, but it was like, oh, I can only have 2 bites of this before I'm like, okay, I'm maxed out.
It was a lot.
It's a lot.
So what would you give the, what was it, the sweet potato stuffed corn muffin?
I would give that one a 4.
I would do a 4 too. That was actually pretty good. Give it a try.
And then as far as the tart is concerned, I would give that one 3.5, 4. It was just a little too rich for me, but I thought it was delicious. I mean, it's delicious, but it was just a little too...
It was a lot packed, and it was a little neutron star up in there.
Yeah.
I would do a 3 on it. If you like chocolate, it was good. But yeah, it was too much. It was extra.
Yeah, it was pretty extra.
No pictures on that one. I apologize. I don't know what happened, but we didn't take any for once.
And then we tried more stuff. We ate a lot.
Yeah, and then where did we go?
Then we went to Merry Mashups.
Merry Mashups, right. And I think that one's up on the left-hand side towards the wharf?
Yes, so it's on the left-hand side past the Little Mermaid ride.
Right.
right on the pier area, like the backside of the pier area. And we had the Esquites Carnitas mac and cheese, and that was an Esquites inspired mac and cheese with carnitas, salsa, matcha, spiced puff rice, freeze-dried corn, and chopped cilantro.
And we did try that one last year, and we did a review on it when we went hard. That was like the last thing that we had, but this time was totally different.
And it was better this time.
It was way better.
The carnitas was really good. Like,
excellent.
Super tender, and it was mixed properly, because I think that was our big complaint last year. Is that like the sauce was all on one side, and then we had like this naked pasta on the other side.
Yeah.
No, so it was mixed right this time, and I thought it was better this year.
Oh no, they totally nailed it. It was a 5 out of 5 for me for sure. It was hella good. Like Disney's got pork locked down.
Yeah, pork and shrimp.
Yeah, right. Well,
And
their
then-
pizza and their burgers still suck, but we won't let you get away that easy.
And then we also tried at that same cart the turkey poutine.
Right.
Which sounds really good. So it was layers of roast turkey, sweet potato bites, cheese curd, and gravy topped with frosted cranberries. Like, it sounds weird, but we love poutine, so we're like, oh yeah.
We're gonna try it. Holiday poutine, why not?
And it was terrible.
It was gross.
It was awful. It was.
The turkey was dry.
Well, it was first of all, it wasn't poutine.
No.
It was not poutine. Like, there was like 3 drops of gravy.
No fries.
And the sweet potatoes, it was just like roasted chunks of sweet potato. So it wasn't even like fried or, give you that crunchy texture that you get with poutine.
Nope. And the cheese with the curds were weird, weren't they?
They weren't melted.
Yeah.
They were just like straight up, like right out the dairy, cheese curds slapped on top of this turkey and sweet potato with 3 drops of gravy and these weird frosted cranberries. It was so strange. I hated it.
It was bad. I would do a 1 out of 5 on that.
Yeah.
There was like individually, if you picked out the components, maybe the cranberries were probably the best part.
I think he ended up taking one home in his wallet.
I did. It dropped in there. I don't know how.
What a souvenir.
Yeah. So here's some pictures of those, and take a look. And if you're here and you want to try some things out, maybe skip the poutine. It was
Unless you
not
really,
good.
are curious.
But it wasn't
But
even.
don't say we didn't warn you.
No, it wasn't even good. Or it wasn't. Yeah, just skip it. Nope. Have a look. All right, and then one more for you. This was over at Paradise Garden Grill area. They have a little cart that's outside of the actual like walk-up restaurant, and we got a papusa and a
Gingerbread cake.
oh, the gingerbread cake. That's right.
So the papusa was a bean and cheese papusa, and it had the slaw and the tomato sauce that you normally get on a papusa, and
They nailed that.
it tasted really authentic, like.
Yeah, the topping was spot on, and the papusa itself was actually good.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it. But again,
It was your standard papusa.
It wasn't. Yeah.
Nothing
But
breakout.
I suppose if you don't live near Salvadorians and you've never had a papusa, then this might have knocked your socks off.
Yeah, if you've never had a papusa, do it. They're super good. It's just little pillows with cheese and stuff inside of it, and the slaw that they put on top. Look it up; it's killer. It's really, really good. And then
Enjoyed that, so I would give that a 4.
I would do a 4 too. That was a decent papusa.
It was a good papusa. Sometimes I don't like meat in the papusa, so I enjoyed this just bean and cheese.
Yeah. Oh, we're a little spoiled having Salvadorian friends that make them and bring us some. So, and then so the last thing, we'll put up a picture of that as well, is the
Gingerbread cake,
Right.
and that was topped with molasses glaze and gingerbread man and sprinkles. So it looked very festive,
It looked good.
and it was okay. It was meh.
It was like a weird little kind of dry tart
Yeah,
cake.
it kind of tasted like a mixture between a spice cake and a carrot cake.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I didn't get a lot of gingerbread flavor from it. The maple glaze on top, that like frosty part, was pretty good.
Yeah.
But the cake itself was pretty
Meh.
standard, but I wouldn't have called it a gingerbread cake.
No, it was more of a spice cake.
Yeah, it didn't taste gingery.
No.
It tasted more all spicy.
Yeah. So on that one, probably a 2 out of 5. I'd probably skip that one. There's better desserts. And if you see another video, we got one that was actually super good. So yeah, there's that. And we'll catch you later on the next one.
Yeah, we got more things to try.
Festival of Holidays.
Bye.
See ya.